Yes, 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 Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana, tamu sana. Yes. Today, Raila attended a church service in Kigumo constituency, Muranga County. A church service that was full of political rhetoric. Then after the church service, Raila made some impromptu tours of Muranga town. I want you to listen to this video as Raila engages with the residents of Muranga town. For that is going to form the basis of our analysis today. Listen to this video. Yes. Then after that, Raila gave the area member of parliament, Ruth, an opportunity to also address her constituents. Listen to this video again, for these two incidences are going to form the basis of our analysis. That's Raila Odinga today in Muranga, accompanied by Mount Kenya leaders. And from those two speeches, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that as Raila addresses the residents, or rather the public there, they are cheering him up. And they are very, very happy, and they have no problem at all with him. And also, when the area member of parliament, Ruth, was also given the opportunity, or rather the platform, to address her constituents, you can also see the kind of joy and excitement. This is something that could not happen sometimes back or sometimes before. So this is a clear indication, ladies and gentlemen, that as we head towards 2022, we might see some drastic changes and shifts on the mountain. Politics of Mount Kenya might change very, very drastically. And I'm saying this because of this. Let's look at what happened in Rift Valley. In 2007, Raila Odinga was a very popular politician in Rift Valley. In fact, even before William Ruto became popular, Raila was already popular among the Kalenjins. So the Kalenjins, in one way or the other, forced William Ruto to work with Raila Amolo Odinga. Then after William Ruto and Raila were voted for in 2007, as we were heading towards 2013 elections, William Ruto started rebelling. Initially, the Kalenjins never wanted to hear that. In fact, they were telling William Ruto to work with Raila. But with persistence, William Ruto kept on rebelling, and persistently, he managed eventually to convince the Kalenjins to abandon Raila Amolo Odinga as we were heading towards 2013 elections. I'm seeing a similar scenario in Mount Kenya, because as of now, Uhuru Kenyatta has not even given a clear direction to the residents of the mountain. In fact, what Uhuru told the residents of the mountain, he showed them William Ruto. And he has never gone back there directly to show them an alternative candidate. So assuming today, ladies and gentlemen, Uhuru Kenyatta goes to the mountain and tells them in broad daylight that it's no longer William Ruto, but it's Raila. Be rest assured that there will be a very, very big drastic shift on the mountain. Because even from these two speeches, or this incident today in Muranga, you can see that Uhuru, as of now, has not yet endorsed Raila Amolo Odinga. But you can see there is some traction that Raila started receiving. And I believe that traction Raila started receiving is because of its, to some residents, they already believe that maybe Uhuru Kenyatta might endorse Raila Amolo Odinga. So that alone has started giving Raila some lifeline on the mountain. And to see a member of parliament, an elected leader, campaigning for Raila openly, in public, that also speaks volume, folks. It shows for a fact that maybe the ground has started shifting. The ground has started shifting. It's no longer as hostile as it was the way it was before. Sometimes back, ladies and gentlemen, Raila could not just go to the mountain and talk that way without you hearing some wheelbarrow being shouted wheelbarrow. But in this event today, in this event, the people there were a little bit sober. A clear indication that things might be changing on the mountain. On the mountain. Another thing I want to say about that incident, ladies and gentlemen, is that our politics is largely ethnic. And in this YouTube channel, I'm one person who has persistently and constantly maintained that at the right time, when Uhuru Kenyatta will speak, I believe the residents will hear. That's something I've been saying consistently. And you can differ or agree with me, but I strongly believe in that. Because again, I'm saying that because of this. You know, Uhuru Kenyatta is the person who showed William Ruto to the residents of the mountain. And Uhuru Kenyatta also might just show Raila again to the residents of the mountain. I know when that happens, initially there might be some resistance. Because we are also told that in science, we have what we call inertia. People tend to remain where they are. If you try to push them, there can be some little bit of resistance. But eventually, if Uhuru is serious that he wants to market Raila in Mount Kenya, I'm seeing a situation where Raila will easily sell. Because as I did mention in my yesterday's video, Raila already has some networks on the mountain. He has the likes of Masharia. He has the likes of David Murade, minor commander. He has a host of leaders Raila has been using before the handshake. So already Raila has some established networks on the mountain. His two sons are married to the Kikuyu women. Fidel was married to a Kikuyu lady, and then now Raila Jr. is also married to a Kikuyu lady from Muranga and also from Kiambu. So already Raila is considered as an in-law to these people. He has some networks. Compare Raila and Ruto. In fact, before Uhuru marketed, or rather showed William Ruto to the residents of the mountain, William Ruto had totally no networks on the mountain. But nonetheless, Uhuru managed to sell William Ruto to the residents of Mount Kenya. What will hinder Uhuru Kenyatta from successfully marketing Raila Amolo Odinga to the residents of Mount Kenya? That's something that maybe William Ruto supporters and those who strongly believe that it will be hard to sell Raila on the mountain, that's something that they must now explain to me. If Uhuru managed to sell William Ruto on the mountain, what will hinder Uhuru Kenyatta from also selling Raila Amolo Odinga to the residents of Mount Kenya? That's a challenge that William Ruto supporters in this forum must now answer me. Because from where I sit, I'm seeing a situation where Kenyans are just living in denial. Some just hate Raila Amolo Odinga, and they don't want just to accept the reality as it is. Because in this YouTube channel largely, we don't take sides here. We just accurately analyze politics as it is. If I strongly believe that Raila has a chance, a winning chance, then I just state it as it is. If I believe William Ruto has a winning chance, then I state it as it is. The recent case, you know, sometimes back in this YouTube channel, it was also widely believed that Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to endorse Gideon Moi. And at that time, I used to maintain that should that happen, then we might see a split in Rift Valley, because our politics is all ethnic. But with the recent political development in our country, endorsing Gideon Moi presidency seems to be a little bit a near impossibility. So as of now, William Ruto remains as the sole kingpin, or rather the sole Kalenjin kingpin. And with that now, he dominates Gideon Moi. So Gideon Moi has no fighting chance among the Kalenjins as of now, unless politics changes. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana. Tamu sana. Yes, tamu sana.